Yeah, that works. You seem a little uncomfortable.
Oh, shit. I should stop that.
What you do? You hurt your neck?
Oh, yeah, I kept, fuck that. I kept bouncing my shit back and forth.
Bouncing around, bouncing around, bounce. Bouncing around, bouncing around, bounce. What is the rest of the words?
Oh, that's poison, right?
Poison.
Isn't it?
Lemonade?
Lemonade.
Lemon.
Poison.
No. It's the Rihanna song.
What?
I get it how I live it.
Hey.
I live it how I get it.
Yeah.
Bouncing around, bounce.
Oh, yeah, it is, ain't it?
It's Lemonade, no?
Yeah, it is, ain't it?
Yeah, what you thought I was talking about? You thought I was talking about Beyonce Lemonade?
No. I ain't even know Beyonce had a lemonade.
Does Beyonce have a lemonade?
I don't fucking know, and I don't fucking care.
Oh, you better be careful. I heard them.
Oh, yeah, I ain't trying to get
them beehives people don't play.
Beehive on your ass.
Welcome back.
Oh, thank you.
To Manifest Your Best Life podcast.
Oh. You're telling the viewers welcome back.
I am Franny with the Vanny, the manifestation queen, the van life chef.
Yes, indeed.
The jack of all trades, the master of some, but better than none. What's up? And I am here with basically the co-host. You're basically a co-host. Yeah. I mean, this is the second podcast episode, and you're definitely going to be on more.
Definitely.
Yeah. So he doesn't know what we're talking about at all.
I'm coming in here blind. I am coming in here blind. Yeah, I don't know.
Technically, you're blind, you know.
But yes.
Huh?
Huh?
What'd you say?
What?
Bouncing around, bounce. Technically, you are blind. You said
and you went back and doubled down on it too.
Because I want you to say what you said. Because I didn't hear what you said, so I need you to repeat what you said.
Nah. Go on, let's move on.
Van update.
So right now we are still waiting for the van.
You want to scoot over a little bit?
We are still waiting for
Scoot.
For our main man Denny.
Yes.
To finish the van to find out what is up with it. And right now I'm patient. Like, you know, I'm cool. Like, everything happens at the time that it's supposed to happen, right? Everything happens in due time, as they say. So I'm chilling. My girl on the other hand, she been going through it. She been going through it every day. Like, God damn, where the van at? But hey,
because it's been a while.
It has.
It's been a while. It's been over a month since because as soon as we dropped down to Naples, the day after we came, so we came on a Saturday, and on Sunday we took the van, and ever since then it was like Sunday
How long did it take us to come down? Like, we left on the 18th. So by like the 20th, we were here. 21st, I think that's when it was. So the 21st of what, August? Right?
No, July.
Oh, the 21st of July.
Yes, we got here at the end of July.
Yeah, we left in July. Yeah. Damn.
So it's been over a month and a week or two.
Damn, August already came and went.
Yeah, so you know,
September right now.
It's not that I'm not being patient. I'm just kind of like wondering what is going on. You get what I'm saying?
It's crazy to me because I feel like August really came and went fast because it's already been a month. And wow, that's crazy.
If you technically count when we left, and left, and now it's been over a month. It's been August. That's a full month.
September 18th would be like the second month, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's the 9th today.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Fuck my van at, no, motherfucker. That's how I'm feeling.
Oh, that's funny.
Okay, so today we're going to be talking about the power of starting scared.
Oh, okay.
And I felt like this would be a good topic for the both of us.
All right, starting scared or not starting at all. So basically like choice paralysis, basically. Is that what they call it? Like where you just too scared to make a to make a decision?
That could be a part of it, yeah.
Okay.
That could be a part of it. So I wanted to start YouTube since 2018. And
that's been a hot minute.
It's been a hot minute. And I remember one time I went to Home Depot and purchased like all these tubes and stuff. And that was going to be my backdrop.
Really?
Yeah. So you just put like a cloth over it, and then like you could switch out the backdrops to whatever you want.
Oh.
That was the way that sometimes people would do backdrops.
Okay.
And I went to Home Depot. I bought all the stuff. Oh, I feel bad for them because I literally had them at Home Depot in the aisle, like helping me put together this whole thing, and I never used it.
And this, my friends, is why you can't ever find any workers at Home Depot anymore.
Because of me.
Shit.
So yeah. So I was gonna start in 2018, and I didn't start because my problem was the fear of what other people would think. That was my biggest problem.
I can actually understand that problem, if I'm being honest with you. Because I would say before going on this trip, that was kind of my problem. Or I would kind of experience that too. Like, you just be afraid of like what people will think and just, like. But then afterwards, you just come to realize, like, who gives a fuck? Like, who gives a fuck, man?
I've learned that sometimes you just have to start scared because waiting for the perfect time means you'll never start at all. Yeah,
that's true. That's something I've come to learn too, that there really isn't such a thing as a perfect time, right? The perfect time, right? If you want there to be a perfect time, the perfect time would be the time that you make, the time like that you actually go, right? Like even if you're scared or not, that would be the perfect time, right? Because there isn't gonna be like a time where everything aligns perfectly. Nah.
So do you think when we took the trip, do you think that we should have waited when we initially went on the trip? Do you think we should have waited, or do you think it was like, forget the perfect time, like just get it done?
After what I just said, yeah, the time we went on the trip, that was the perfect time.
The video keeps like adjusting. Do you see that?
Nah, I don't.
You can't see that?
I wasn't looking at the video.
Okay.
Looking at you. But yeah, no, the time we went on the trip, that was the perfect time. She always fucking around, right?
Why do you think that was the perfect time?
Because it was the time that we went. I feel like if we had waited, picture this, right?
Baby, come closer.
We experienced everything, right? The time when we went to New Orleans, it was a perfect time for that, right?
Okay.
These are the two things I can remind. And then by the time when we left El Paso, right? That I think it was like a week after, right? That's when the floods started hitting El Paso, right? So it was a perfect time for that. Now imagine if our schedule was moved up a bit. Now by the time we got to El Paso, then shit, we would have been in danger. You know what I'm saying? We would have been in danger on the road because floods everywhere and shit. So yeah, no, it was a perfect time.
Okay.
Everything happens in due time.
And divine timing.
Yeah.
So what are the reasons? Okay, so the question is basically, what are the reasons that people hold back? I'm going to kind of adjust that a little bit. And what are the reasons you hold back? And then I'll say, what are the reasons that I hold back?
Me hold back from what?
Doing things, following your dreams, going towards what you want, so on and so forth.
Okay, so I would say recently I've kind of made the decision to just make a change in my life, right? And to actually proceed and, end up in that road that'll lead me successful, right? Now, I would say the reasons, right, that held me back before, right, was usually one of them is, you just afraid of failing or just afraid of like what could happen and the bad things that could happen, right? But
the unknown,
afraid of the unknown. Yeah. And some other reasons, I guess, would be to like you become like comfortable where you're at, or competent. Is competent?
Complacent.
Thank you. You become complacent, right? And so, like, sometimes, like, damn, it's crazy because people are always saying this. You got to get out of your comfort zone. You gotta get out your comfort zone. You gotta do what makes you uncomfortable. That's where you gotta constantly be at, and outside your comfort zone. And that's how I'm starting to live my life now. So those were the reasons that kind of held me back a bit. What about you?
So for me was judgment from other people. And it was, for me, it wasn't necessarily the fear of failing. I don't think I've ever feared failure. I think I feared failure because of how everybody else around me
would react,
thought of failure and would react. For me personally, it didn't matter to me if I fell on my face, to be honest. I always knew that I could get back up. But when you fall on your face and you have friends around and the loved ones, parents, they take your failure to a whole nother level.
Yeah, no,
and like true, it's like you're shaming them.
They kind of blow it up or some shit like that.
Yeah, so it's like because like you kind of are fearful of their judgment. I have kind of walked this like path, and I was just so afraid of failure. But at the end of the day, like I ended up failing and disappointing them anyway. You get what I'm saying?
Something I've been recently hearing is that if you constantly rely on the approval of others or something like that, I don't think I'm remembering it right. But it's something about like you can't let how other people will see you or react to your stuff decide what you do with your life.
Facts.
Like you would constantly be walking on eggshells and constantly be.
And then like as I'm learning more, as I'm failing more, I think I talked about this in episode 1. I mentioned that like all successful people will tell you
what you looking at?
That you have to fail your way to success.
Yeah.
Not only that, you look around you and the people around you are not living the life that you necessarily want. So why the hell do I fear their judgment when at the end of the day, y'all not living the life that I want? So if I'm working towards something and it might not be the something that they seen for me or they want for me, it's just something that God has designed for me. Because even when you're not sure of like the path that you need to take in your life, God's always going to direct you to where you need to be, or he's always going to put the people in your life that needs to be placed in your life to help you get to the next destination.
That's true. That's true.
So
some would call that walking by faith.
And it's true, because there's many times that, you know, like if you're driving, if you make it logical, right? If we're thinking logic, we need to get from here to Tampa, from Naples to Tampa, right? Our destination is Tampa.
Okay.
Are we going to stop because there's a detour? A detour is a hurdle. You get what I'm saying? But logically, while we're driving, are we just going to stop?
Oh, you mean like stop and turn around?
And turn around?
And go back? Oh.
Or
okay.
or even just stop. You're like, well, I can't get to my destination, so I guess we're just here.
You're just going to end it there.
You know, no, you take the detour, and maybe it took you a different way. Well, of course, a detour does take you a different way, but it takes you down a different path that you never expected, but we will still drive to the destination, which is Tampa.
Yeah.
If we're logically speaking.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I get exactly what you're saying.
Why so serious? What have held you back the most? Did we talk about this a little bit?
Yeah, I think we did. I think that's how it actually even started.
You know what's funny? I be writing notes, and then like, you know, it's supposed to be in like order. And then I be jumping from like step 1 to like step 50 back to like 36.
It's good. It's good.
So for me personally, finally starting the podcast and finally starting YouTube, I always knew, or I put in my head that when I purchased the van and I started traveling and I was away from everyone, I was just kind of like leaving everything behind, like leaving my fears behind. So in my head, why it was easier to start YouTube and to start working towards my dreams, because I didn't necessarily have the judgment of people were further away than they were close up.
Okay.
So it was easier to like block it off than if it was in close proximity. So starting YouTube was a little easier. Well, one, I just wanted the money. If we're gonna be honest.
I mean, yeah, honestly, it's not like people be starting YouTube just because, you know, like it's not like the money aspect isn't a part of it, basically. So yeah.
So for me, starting YouTube was easier because we were away, and I think we were more aggressively working towards what we wanted. And because everyone else is a few states away,
couple 1,000 miles away,
it doesn't matter what they have to say because you're not in the proximity of us. It doesn't affect us as much. It didn't affect me as much.
Yeah, I get you.
That was one thing that was one reason why it was easier. Like I wasn't as much afraid to start YouTube. The other reason why I wasn't afraid to start YouTube was because that I just finally realized, like, you get to an age and there's certain people in your life, and then you realize that like everybody's living their life. When it really comes down to it, like, people fuck with you, but they don't really give a fuck about you like that. And it's your life. Like, do you want to look back and be like, this is what I was saying to myself. Do I want to look back and be afraid of what people thought of me, but yet everybody's doing what they have to do to move forward, to push forward. And you're too busy about what they're thinking, but they're not thinking about you.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like, people are not thinking about you. Everybody's really like...
I would say it's basically high school all over again. Because, like, you know, when you be in your head, you be thinking like, like this person nah, bro, ain't nobody worried about you,
no one's really worried about you.
Like, they're worried about themselves, bro. Like, they in their own mind. Ain't nobody looking at that.
And people are doing what they have to do for them to get ahead. So you have to do what you have to do to get ahead. Because when it comes down to it, you need help. Someone could give you a helping hand, or you need a few dollars. Someone could help you out with a few dollars. You need a little bit of advice. Somebody can give you that. But when it comes down to it, it's your life. Like, it's your life. You can't expect nobody else to live your life for you.
You choosing to move forward.
You get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Anyway. So when we started YouTube, how messy, imperfect, or scary did it feel? Or just starting anything. Like, okay, I got a better one. Starting when we were getting ready to go on the road. Because that's better. I think YouTube wasn't necessarily like messy.
Nah, it really wasn't.
And we just did it.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? We're just like throwing shit out there, and we're like, it will get better as we go.
Yeah.
But getting on the road, like, how messy, how scary, and how imperfect was that?
Oof. Getting on the road, it was for sure scary, because like the day of, as we're driving, I could just like, cause you before, right, you lived in your hometown or where you grew up for a while, right? So you kind of have an idea of, in your mind, like what tomorrow might hold, right? But that day, it was crazy, because like I had no idea what tomorrow held. Like, I had zero clue what was gonna happen, what tomorrow held. And that part right there, like, it was a little, I wouldn't say it was, I guess the scariness factor would come from being like anxious about it, right? From not knowing what's gonna happen, right? And with it being messy,
literally,
like,
can I speak on that?
Yeah, because that was, yeah, go ahead.
So for it being messy, it was literally messy. Like, I literally got to the point, because every time we had a date to leave, something would come up.
Yeah.
Something would come up.
Yeah.
Something would come up.
And that's what I mean. The perfect time is just when you go.
So finally, I said, F it. We got the clear from the mechanic, our mechanic, Denny. Shout out Denny, even though he still got that fucking van.
Shout out Denny.
Shout out Denny. I'm still patiently waiting.
But shout out Denny.
Shout out Denny. So once we got the clear from him, we literally just threw everything in the van. And I was like, we'll figure it out later. Because I felt like if we didn't do that, there was always going to be something holding us back. Like
something always moving the goalpost.
So when we first made our van video, and those stupid motherfuckers were talking shit about the van being junky, it was that way because we just were running away from home. I just was running away from home. He wasn't running away from home, but I was just running away from home. And I was just like, we'll figure it out later, because if we don't leave now,
like, we'll just be here, just continually just moving the goalposts.
And it's of course it's imperfect because at the end of the day, like, we didn't know nothing about nothing. We didn't know where we're going to park.
That's true.
Like, we had,
we're just going to figure this shit out.
We're just going to figure it out. Like, we had enough knowledge, but knowledge is different from actual practical
experience.
Yeah. Actually doing.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah. And then, I mean, just being in the van, like, we've learned so far, like, what's working for us, what's not working for us.
Definitely. And, like, for sure, on our next go around, when we get this schoolie, right? Because
this man want to fucking build a schoolie, bro.
I keep saying that, but not forget about, like, the parking spots and then, like, all that stuff. So
I'm just thinking about the work.
Potential schoolie.
I mean, now we know what we know. It's going to be a lot more easier.
It'll be like 10 times easier.
And we'll probably have a lot more money.
And not only that, but it'll be like a lot more efficient. Like the van would be a lot more efficient, right?
Where were you when I started the van?
When did you start the van? You started it like what year?
I started it before I went to Home Depot. But the whole time at Home Depot, I was working on the van.
I would say we were missing each other because I lived on the other side of town at that time.
You still live on the other side of town. What the fuck are you talking about?
I do, but it's a little closer.
No, the hell it isn't.
It's a little closer. Okay, let's say you like in the middle. Oh yeah, no, I could see.
You don't grow confidence because you start. You grow confidence because you start. Does that make sense? You don't grow confidence. Oh, I said it wrong. You don't grow confidence before you start. Okay. You grow confidence because you start.
That makes more sense. That right there makes more sense.
Even small steps forward count.
Yes. There's a phrase or a saying. It goes, slow movement is better than no movement. And that is true. Like 1% better every day is a whole lot better than 0% every day.
It's like a penny that doubles a day every day.
Yeah.
It's like that. Were you done?
Yeah, no, I was done.
Being home have made me realize that small steps forward count. Mm-hmm. Because although I've pictured van life to be like I'm on the road for 2-3 years, just on the road, because that's how I've seen everybody else do van life. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Being home has made me realize that like the 5 months that we were on the road, that was our small step.
Yeah.
That was us dipping our toe in for something bigger.
Getting the experience. And boy, did we get experience. Like, we got experience.
It really made me just realize, like at first I was like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm coming back home. I can't do it. And then I was just like, bro, we were on the road for 5 freaking months. Like, we technically did it. It's not it. Yeah. It's not it. But it's a small, like,
one small step forward. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. What's next?
Take any action today, even scared.
Y'all hear that? Take the step. If you're waiting for a sign, this your sign. Take the step.
Tell me what you think about me. So we're going to play a quick little game.
Okay.
It's called Scary or Start It. Okay.
So run me down through the instructions.
I was.
Okay.
So it's like only 5 phrases, right?
Okay.
And you have to say if you would start it right away or would you be a little scared to start it.
Okay.
It's literally only little 5 quick things.
Okay.
And some of these I kind of know the answer to, but you have to like, don't think about it. You have to just answer.
I'm ready.
You ready, Freddie? Yaddy?
I'm ready. Let's get it.
Cooking for a big crowd with no plan.
Start it.
Sharing a big failure online.
I'm not gonna start that. That is just not smart. That is just not smart.
So is it scary or start it?
Shit. I would not start it. I would just not start it.
Answer the question.
I would just not. That's my answer.
It's scary. You have.
It's not that
That's
it's
why
scary.
I don't like playing stuff with you because you can't just be like scary.
That you see, but that question doesn't pertain to me though, because that's not something I would.
Or start it.
Scary.
Thank you. Moving across the country for a dream.
Start it.
Okay.
Start
before you met me, would that be scary or start it?
That would definitely be scary.
Okay.
That would before I met you, boy, that would definitely be scary. All right, don't get a big head. Don't get a big head.
Living in the van full time.
Start it. Yeah.
Quitting your job without a backup.
Start it.
Did it.
I know, I did do it. That's what I'm saying. Start it. Yeah.
That was funny.
Nah, yeah, I did do it.
That was funny. Okay, so
But back to that second question though, like that's just not smart, bro. Why would you share a fucking big failure with bro? The internet is ruthless. Alright? They are ruthless. And that's why I would say it's scary. But whatever.
They were your questions, not mine.
They were who questions?
They were for you.
Oh, okay.
So I didn't have to answer them.
Actually, yeah, no, let's double back on that.
You would need new questions.
No, I want to see your opinions on it, your answers on the same questions.
Absolutely not.
Why not?
Because.
Why not?
I don't know. Do you have anything else?
Let me ask the host.
This is Manifest Your Best Life with your host, Franny with the Vanny.
Okay.
It's not Manifest Your Best Life with the co-host, Juju.
But the co-host want to ask the host.
No. Other than the questions, any other thoughts? Any other thoughts with the power of starting scared? Anything that you've learned? Any advice that you want to give?
You know, what I've learned, right? And I'm still learning, right? I'm not going to be speaking as if like I've had like fucking years of experience in this, right? I'm still kind of in that newbie stage. I'm still learning. But what I've learned so far is that you got to do it, right? Okay. When you're afraid, all right, courage is what's needed when you're afraid, all right? You don't need courage to do something that you already know how to do, all right? Like, if you want to be courageous, like, do that thing that you're scared of. All right, my guy, do it. Mic drop.
So, we're going to finish this episode.
You do like a little quote or manifestation thing.
With,
I remember.
With the hug of the week or the hug of the day, the affirmation. So today's affirmation for this episode that you guys need to hold on for this week, for today, and then the rest of the week until you see me next week. And then I'll get you a new one. I move forward even when I'm afraid because my dreams are worth it.
I move forward even when I'm afraid because my dreams are worth it. Yes, indeed. Memorize it.
Until next time.
Deuces.
Like, comment,
subscribe,
share. Tell me one thing that you guys have been afraid of and you started it anyway. Yeah, down in the comments. Comment that one thing, that one little small thing. It could be a project. It could be some new habit that you're trying to learn, some new hobby, right? Comment that down below and make sure you start it. Send us a love note. You keep saying that shit.